Federal investigators are now going door to door at suspected fraud sites like daycare centers. NTD's Washington correspondent Jack Bradley has the details.
Homeland Security investigators are on the ground in Minneapolis going door to door at suspected fraud sites. The department says it's looking into fraud allegedly happening at child care and healthcare facilities and other suspected sites, adding that it's working to root out what it calls rampant fraud plaguing Minnesota. And this is a multi-agency operation. On Sunday, FBI Director Kash Patel says he's surging resources to Minnesota to investigate fraud in federal programs. And he says that his department has been working to crack down on this kind of fraud for years. But Patel says that this is just the tip of a very large iceberg. He says that many of the accused are also being referred to immigration officials for possible deportation and denaturalization. And this comes after a recent viral video put Minnesota's fraud schemes in the spotlight. Independent journalist Nick Shirley published a recent 40-minute video of him visiting multiple daycare centers with no children in sight and some even having blacked out windows. And these centers allegedly receiving millions of dollars in federal funding.
Hello, we'd like to ask where the money's going. What do you guys think about the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota?
I don't think anybody is enabling fraud to happen.
Hold Governor Walz accountable for this.
What was this money spent on? 1.26 million. What was that money spent on? There aren't any kids.
Answer the question. Are there children?
Attorney General Pam Bondi took to X on Monday, saying Nick Shirley's work has helped show Americans the scale of fraud in Tim Walz's Minnesota. The Justice Department has been investigating this for months. So far, we have charged 98 individuals, 85 of Somali descent, and more than 60 have been found guilty in court. A spokesperson for Minnesota Governor Tim Walz says that the governor has strengthened oversight and launched investigations into these facilities, one of which has been closed. But for now, federal authorities say stay tuned as there's more to come out soon from these investigations. Reporting by Jack Bradley, NTD News.
Now, with heightened scrutiny, the manager of Quality Learning Center opened up and rejected the fraud allegations. Listen.
Being a business owner is extremely tough. Trying to raise kids that are not yours, that are others, is extremely tough as well. But then for people to come and go like, hey, they're not really working, they're just taking free money. If any of us have children here, raising children is not easy. Trying to help them with schoolwork, trying to build their manners is not easy work. So when somebody comes and does that, it's really disheartening.
Ibrahim Ali said Shirley's video misrepresented the facility. Ali laid out the center's operating hours and noted that they primarily service after-school children. He accused Shirley of coming outside operating hours. Ali was standing outside the building in front of a misspelled banner, which was missing the N in learning, which he addressed. He said the person they hired misspelled it, and the banner is being fixed. Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem says agents are on the ground in